Man, oh man, oh man. More Twitch drama. I wouldn't per se this is drama, but it's a little bit more serious than drama at this point. And some things happened to Pokimane that were literally disgusting. And I figured we would go over some of it and hear from her mouth, not just from me talking back with what I've heard. So let's actually go over this with Pokimane.
Someone that I and many streamers have been working with for years, someone who was also employed at a large company in the industry.
Large company, obviously, and you're working with multiple streamers. I feel like if she knows about the other streamers working with them, either that person told them or she's went back and got feedback from these streamers. And one of the things that streamers do, I don't think she does, is they get a hold of talent managers that kind of help with content or might help with something on the back end, like set up a bot or, get in touch with anything that they need. So if it's not a talent manager at a company, I feel like it's more than likely a Twitch employee, because those are the other people that have relationships with multiple streamers. They call them their manager or Twitch rep that helps them, like when they get banned or something like that, they get a hold of them. So that someone I'm feeling like is either a talent manager at a company or a former Twitch employee or a current one. I wish we would have name dropped them though. Holy.
Has targeted and manipulated girls, specifically in my community, by falsifying a romantic and sexual relationship with me, leaking privileged information he gathered from his job, as well as threatening to harm himself if these girls turned against him.
Bro, what type of unspoken manipulating riz is this? Like, bro, you made up a whole relationship with her and you told her viewers about it. Like, what are you trying to, what specifically was he trying to get out of that? I don't want to get it, to be honest, but I don't think they're trying to fuck with Pokimane's seconds, if anything. Like, why would they want her scraps? Like, what do you benefit out of telling the woman that? It makes no sense. Then you falsified it, bro. Man, that's just some weak shit. And then on top of that, you threaten to hurt your, bro. That's literally what females do. So you're just coming off hella soft already, bro. Just weird as shit. Like, what type of, I don't even want to know.
He is well networked in the industry. He knows many streamers. He has helped us with many things. This was someone that we were genuinely grateful for their help. A few months ago.
See, it has to be someone at Twitch or talent manager. It's just gotta be. There's not many platforms or places where streamers reach out to. So, like, bruh, come on.
A few girls in my community came forward to me with some concerns and asked to speak to my manager. They proceeded to send my manager countless screenshots and videos of their conversation with him, proving the lying and manipulation that was going on. So basically, he would reach out to girls that he knew were like in my chat or viewers of mine. He would approach them. And because of his connections with streamers and the company he worked at, he seemed like a very trustworthy individual.
So he was on Twitch doing this? In the chat? Bruh, what? Nah, this dude is different in a bad way. Like, what the Yo, what is he trying to get to? Like, bro, and you're talking to the viewers, sending them stuff about the person that they're watching, like it's not gonna get back to her. Like, what type of dumb shit are you on?
He would then tell the girls that he's suicidal and deals with mental health issues, which of course would garner him a lot of sympathy. And again, these girls are so sweet, so of course they would hear him out. And then
what a bitch, bruh. Like, that's just some.
And once he felt that he gained their trust enough, he would start sharing these photoshopped Discord conversations with me. Like, he would share it with them, but they were
to gain some trust,
him, as well as making up like wild stories about me. He acted like he knew and hung out with me and my friends in person. This is someone I've never met. I've never hung out with.
Nah, that dude's off the deep end. Holy, he's doing the most.
Them, let alone had any relationship with past talking about only work-related things.
So you tried to make them comfortable by saying you know the streamer they're watching, bro. You're an actual weirdo. Holy. Well, she goes a little bit more into detail. That dude is just, I don't understand what his end game in with this.
He
Like, it doesn't make
fabricated
sense.
all of this just to manipulate these girls. Mind you, I'm giving you like the summarized
Manipulate him into what? You ain't getting no puss, bro. You ain't getting none from that. Like, bro, no. You're not getting anything from that, bro. Like, holy.
version. Even I haven't seen all the evidence that they sent my managers.
Probably
for
piss
my
her the
own
fuck
mental health.
off.
Like the girls were
Yeah,
kind enough to
like,
be like,
she's not trying to
you shouldn't see
blow
this.
a
Like, let us send
gasket.
it to your manager. But let me
And you know about the A-Track situation that just happened. There's a lot of deepfake stuff going around. So
give you the summary. He laid this groundwork over months and months. Like he's been doing this for
months and months. So he's contacting females, leaking, making up stuff in Photoshop, obviously, leaking it to these women for in-game, I don't know what. And then two, you're talking to someone that's a fan of her. You don't think that's going to get back? I'm surprised it took months for... I mean, maybe they did contact somebody on her team and they just kind of like swept it under the rug. Kind of like, it's not a big deal right now. But it took that seems like a long time to let stuff like that kind of fester, to be honest. Like, but I don't really know the situation. This is her life and what she's going through. They might want to try to find the guy, seek more evidence from like other people come into play. But this is just... ugh.
basically the 2 years that I've known or worked with him every now and then.
Holy.
Which makes me so fucking mad.
Yeah, the entire time he's just licking his chops behind the scene, knowing what he's doing, probably trying to collect stuff, little extra tidbits from her. That is just prime weirdo, sicko, dry dick syndrome.
To know
like,
that
bro,
this is going on, like right under my nose for so long. He claimed that his relationship with me made him suicidal.
See, that's what I'm like. What? So you made up the relationship, then you made up about being suicidal, bro. You're a piece of... Bro, you know what you are. Holy, you know what you are.
And he used this to make the girls feel like they couldn't turn their backs on him and to think that like I was an evil person.
Yeah, like that's gonna get you some play. Like, oh yeah, I had a relationship with her. She did this to me. I feel like hurting myself. Can you give me some like, bruh? Bruh, you should have known this was coming. I'm surprised. Like she said, it happened for 2 years. She's working with him, and now she knows, and it pisses her off. Like I said, she should have been aware of this situation way before. And I feel like, well, she's a hard person to get in touch. Maybe the people on her team didn't believe the stuff that they're seeing. Because this is some bullshit.
He told elaborate stories of our alleged sexual encounters in detail to girls that are like in my community, things that obviously never occurred. He created fake screenshots as evidence, Discord logs. When he and I would talk about work things, he would then take that conversation and like edit the second half of it to like look inappropriate or weird. I don't even want to go into details because it's really fucking gross. He would use like inappropriate photos, like nudes that weren't of me, and he would send them to the girls and say that it was me.
To what? Oh, here's a picture of her. Can I get one back? Like, what type of unspoken hoe-ass energy is this, bruh?
Confidential information to these girls to gain their trust. Right. For example, let's say he worked at a company that sponsored me, and if like we did an activation together, he would tell the girls how much I made to like make himself seem like, oh, I know so much and I'm so important. And afterwards,
he might have been trying to like, hey, we got this deal for her. This is how much she made. I can provide that for you if you know, I have an in on that. You want to potentially get a deal. This dude is not. Hey, females, if y'all are getting contacted in Discords or chat like that, then don't even entertain it. And if you have some information like this, I would send that immediately either to her, their team, anybody, I would blast that out. I would expose it to other chat people to be like, hey, da 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 da, y'all get this, and literally get this, because this has been happening way too long, like for her to be talking about it now. Holy.
He would then try to develop romantic and sexual relationships with these girls. After gaining their trust, he would hit on them, offer to fly them out, meet up in person, buy them
out,
ask for inappropriate photos of them after sending them fake inappropriate.
Yeah, see, that doesn't make no sense. Obviously, he's got a little money if he's trying to rizz them up to fly out. But, bro, like, you're gonna, oh, Pokimane did this to me. I know her. Here's a nude of her. She's mean. I feel like hurting myself. Can I get some pussy in the picture of your like, bro, what you doing? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what was his end goal? This guy's obviously not getting out of his house, so it shouldn't make sense to me, nor do I want it to make sense. But man, this is just unnecessary. This sicko, man. Obviously, she should have name dropped. Maybe it's not that obvious that she should have, because they probably contacted law enforcement. Law enforcement's probably like, don't release names, we're going to do our job. Plus, if she does release his name, he's getting attacked. And more importantly, she might still have partnerships with the company that this guy works at. And if you expose him, it kind of puts bad light onto the company. And that's a bad relationship with her in the company. So, like, there's probably multiple reasons why she didn't name drop, but he needs to be exposed and dealt with swiftly. Because, like, this is just... And then you're hitting up people in chat? Like, bruh, come on now. This is just straight predator behaviors. But I'm pretty sure some more information will leak. Moist has a pretty good video on it too. This is just crazy. So hopefully this piece of shit gets found out and it's exposed. And behavior like this is not condoned. You ain't going far with it. You're not going to have a successful relationship with it. He might have got maybe a couple nudes out of it from some weak-minded women, but man, this is just bull crap. And yeah, man, hopefully this guy gets exposed and we can get some more information on it. But I had to post this. This is just some information that I ran across the other night, and it's mind-boggling. I don't understand what he was trying to get from it, but I don't feel like understanding. I don't want to understand. I just want this guy exposed. So hopefully some more information comes out. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one.